windy out here today. Anything else?
Just your, just thoughts on how the practice went out.
Okay. There's some good things and some not so good things. It ebb and flowed like it normally does on a Sunday after you have a pretty heavy practice yesterday. I thought the kids gave good effort. Thought Jeff Fuller stepped up and made some plays. He made some plays today. Cyrus Gray. Defensively, I thought a defensive line made some plays for us. So it was a good day overall.
You said it would take about 2 weeks to judge a few players, and you've had a good look at some what would be thought of as second teamers on defense with all the injuries. Can you talk about some of those guys?
Can you give me a chance to watch the tape tonight and
talk about it Tuesday?
Yeah, we'll talk about it Tuesday. That's a great question for Tuesdays, and I'll be ready for you.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna hold me to the 2 weeks. I always tell myself, don't ever back yourself into a corner when you're gonna make a decision on the quarterback or on the 2 deep. But it's good enough. But yeah, Tuesday will be a good day for that.
Okay. What about the backup quarterbacks? Where do you see that?
I'll tell you this: I'm not going to make that decision until we get into camp at some point, because it's going to go back and forth, and one day one guy does pretty well, the other guy. So I mean, we're just going to work it out, and then eventually, I would say that decision be made after the first week of camp, and then give the second team quarterback the bulk of the reps, whoever that might be.
Are you liking what you're seeing there, though?
Yeah, I think I was a little nervous coming into it. I thought I wasn't sure how it was going to play out, but I think we'll have a bona fide guy that will be someone who can go into the game and help us win a football game if something would happen to Ryan. Yep.
Coach, what are your thoughts about the inside linebacker? Do you feel that you've seen enough there?
No, I haven't really. I'm a little nervous about that. You replace a Mike Hodges, the leadership that he brought to the table, the quickness and speed he had on blitzing. No one's really stepped up there just yet, so we're experimenting with a couple different guys in there. But no, I'm nervous about that, and both inside linebackers at this point.
So why there's been a little bit of mixing and matching with who runs with the ones on that, just to get to see what everybody.
We're trying to tell everybody, the guys on the bottom that they have a chance to be that guy, so they better keep playing. The guys on top that you got to play better in order for you to assume this position. So yeah, so we've kind of rolled guys through there a little bit.
What do you guys say to Dustin Harris? Because I mean, a lot of times he's in perfect position to make a play, but Jeff's just being Jeff.
Make the play. I mean, I don't concede anything to Jeff. If I'm Dustin, Dustin should make those plays. I don't care who he's. Dustin's a heck of a corner, and just because it's Jeff Fuller and Jeff has a big body, can make plays. Dustin also has a chance to make plays for us, and expected to make those plays.
Coach, I know in some of the punt drills, Ken Wood got off some really nice punts. What have you seen out of him so far this spring?
Well, yeah, he did get some great ones off. A little bit wind-aided today, but his technique and his form was exceptional, and he boomed a couple. So that was exciting to see that. That's really the first time we really punted well.
He also stood in there and took a big hit that one time, huh?
Yeah, yeah, sure did. What else?
How do you handle 3 block kicks today? So you got to be excited about that, but then on the flip side of it.
Yeah. Well, you have to. Sometimes when you're teaching a new scheme and whatnot, it's I hate to say it's to be expected, but we don't accept it. But it's to be expected a little bit.
What's new about the punt team then?
We just changed it up a little bit on our assignments.
Okay.
Yeah. Injury update on Nate Askew?
He has a heel injury. It'll probably be a day or two, I anticipate.
Coach, just kind of wrapping up, overall the first 2 weeks, how would you feel good overall the first 2 weeks here?
I mean, I don't think you ever feel like you're ready to go play a game in the spring. You have them for a day, they're off for a day. You have them for a day, they're off for a day. So there's no continuity necessarily from day to day to day. So, but I think we are where I thought we'd be after 2 weeks, and we've installed an awful lot of offense and defense and special teams these first couple weeks, and the kids' heads are swimming, obviously. And then for the next couple weeks, now we just fine-tune things and get ready for our first ball game. And so I think the rest of the spring things will pick up, and guys will be sharper because they're not going to have to learn stuff. A lot of the mistakes we made in the punt game and also offense and defense is because we're really aggressive with our install. I just believe you throw the kitchen sink at them, you make them think, you make them sort things out for these 2 weeks, and then we cut back and let them play, and react for the next 2 weeks.
You guys good?